I have from my youth up been very fond of the study of the sciences and of the arts. These words from Leonardo da Vinci encapsulate a life driven by curiosity, pushing him beyond the limits of his time into realms of art and invention that continue to inspire us today. The Renaissance era, a time of rebirth, set the backdrop for Leonardo's extraordinary journey. Born in the small town of Vinci in 1452, he was immersed in a world ripe for exploration, where questions flowed as freely as ink on parchment. Surrounded by natural beauty, he studied flowers, rivers, and animals, seeking wisdom from nature itself. His early years were marked by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, a desire to peel back the layers of the universe. As a teenager, Leonardo's artistic talent blossomed. Apprenticed to the esteemed painter Andrea del Verrocchio in Florence, he learned the intricacies of art and human emotion. This transformative period ignited his passion for understanding the nature of art itself. He questioned why colors blend and how light behaves, revealing a mind that sought not just to replicate but to innovate. Florence, teeming with ideas, became a crucible for Leonardo's creative spirit. The Renaissance, characterized by humanism, emphasized individual potential and exploration of the natural world. This cultural revolution nurtured Leonardo's curiosity, allowing it to flourish. The interplay of art and science became his hallmark, as he understood that each could inform the other. His notebooks, filled with sketches and ideas, reveal the depths of his curiosity. They document anatomical studies of the human body and meticulous drawings of machines that would precede modern engineering. Driven by a desire to understand life's mechanics, he delved into anatomy, embodying a pioneer's spirit. While many contemporaries feared divine retribution for their inquiries, Leonardo embraced anatomy as a sacred quest for truth. Learning never exhausts the mind, he proclaimed, reflecting his relentless pursuit. Among his findings, he uncovered the complexities of the heart, providing insights into the circulatory system long before it was fully understood. His anatomical sketches were not mere records, they melded art and science into one seamless exploration. Leonardo's curiosity extended into the natural world, inspiring radical designs for flying machines as he observed birds. Each stroke of his quill theorized principles of aerodynamics long before modern physics. He examined the flow of water, contemplating its properties. His notes on whirlpools and waves showcased a mind captivated by nature. In one note, he mused, "Water is the driving force of all nature," underscoring his understanding of life's interconnectedness. He was not content simply to observe, he wanted to quantify and understand. He meticulously recorded the movement of water, sketching canals and dams, pondering how humanity might harness its power. Despite societal constraints, Leonardo transcended the rigid hierarchies of his era. Disregarding the fear of persecution, he questioned the status quo, seeking knowledge for knowledge's sake. His approach was holistic, he aimed to understand not just parts but the entirety of subjects. His famous dictum, "Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication," guided his artistic and scientific endeavors. As he transitioned into his role as an artist, he infused his paintings with the same curiosity that marked his studies. Masterpieces like The Last Supper, painted between 1495 and 1498, and Mona Lisa, which he began around 1503, captured the complexity of human emotion and perspective. The Last Supper, with Christ at the center, radiates an intense energy, every apostle reacting uniquely to the shocking news of betrayal. The composition draws viewers into the drama of the moment, reflecting Leonardo's acute understanding of human psychology. The mysterious smile of Mona Lisa invites viewers to ponder her thoughts, reflecting the artist's understanding of human psychology. Her gaze seems to follow onlookers, a technique that baffles and enchants. This interaction reveals Leonardo's keen awareness of how art can evoke a response, creating a dialogue between the viewer and the painting. His use of chiaroscuro, the contrast of light and shadow, brought depth to his works, illustrating his belief that art should reflect life's intricacies. Each brushstroke presented a mirror to the viewer's soul, showcasing the power of art as a medium for profound inquiry. In a time when most artworks adhered to strict religious themes and flat representation, Leonardo broke boundaries, employing perspective in ways that created spatial depth, inviting the observer into a vivid world. Leonardo's relentless pursuit of knowledge did not remain confined to canvas and sketchbook. His reflections on human flight culminated in designs for machines that took inspiration from nature. In 1485, he penned notes on a flying machine resembling a bird, envisioning a device with wings made of cloth and wood. His observations of birds in flight were drawn from the detailed studies of anatomy he performed on avian specimens. He wrote, "For once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward." This longing for the skies echoed the universal human desire to soar, to break free from earthly limitations. Yet, Leonardo's ambitions were not without challenges. He faced criticism from contemporaries who dismissed his interests in science as frivolous. Many believed art should be confined to beauty and religious themes, but Da Vinci defied these expectations. He once remarked, "The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions." In this spirit, he tirelessly worked to combine empirical evidence with artistic expression, creating a synthesis that would forever alter the course of both art and science. At the heart of his work was a belief that the universe operated under a set of principles that could be understood and harnessed. His insatiable curiosity drove him to experiment and innovate. In 1493, while studying the motion of water, he applied his observations to design a prototype of a water-lifting device, showcasing the interconnection between his artistic pursuits and mechanical inventions. He observed the motion of water and contemplated its potential, scribbling thoughts on the fluid dynamics he was pioneering. However, it was in the anatomical studies that Leonardo's genius shined most brilliantly. During his time in Florence and later in Milan, he dissected human corpses, a shocking endeavor during the era to uncover the mysteries of the human body. This audacious pursuit was not merely for artistic representation, it was a quest for a deeper understanding of life itself. His dissections revealed the intricacies of muscles, ligaments, and organs, culminating in detailed drawings that would influence medical understanding for centuries to come. One of his most famous sketches, The Vitruvian Man, embodies the blending of art and science. This iconic figure, drawn in 1490, illustrates the ideal proportions of the human body as described by the ancient Roman architect Vitruvius. It stands as a symbol of the Renaissance humanist ideal, where art, philosophy, and science converge. The Vitruvian Man resonates with the notion that humanity is at the center of the universe, capable of achieving greatness through knowledge and inquiry. Moreover, Leonardo's adventures in engineering yielded visionary designs that remain astonishing even today. His notebooks brimmed with sketches of various inventions, from armored vehicles to multi-barreled guns. In 1490, he conceptualized a prototype of a tank, contemplating how the power of machinery could change warfare. He envisioned it as a mobile fortress, a radical idea that would not be realized until centuries later. Each invention was not just an idea but a reflection of his prophetic insight into human potential and ambition. However, it was not merely the brilliance of his observations but also his profound reflections on the human experience that set him apart. He wrote extensively about the nature of art, observing, "Art is never finished, only abandoned." This sentiment captured his own struggles with perfectionism, his tendency to revise and refine until his work met the unattainable standards he set for himself. It reflects a profound understanding of the artistic journey as one of continual evolution, a quest that mirrors life itself. As the Renaissance progressed, Leonardo found himself increasingly engaged in the patronage system that defined the era. His relationship with Ludovico Sforza, the Duke of Milan, bore fruit in the form of some of his most remarkable works, including the iconic painting of The Last Supper. The commission came at a time when the Sforza family sought to solidify their power, and Leonardo's masterpiece adorned the walls of the convent of Santa Maria del Grazie. More than just a painting, it functioned as a powerful statement of faith, politics, and human emotion, deftly woven into the fabric of history. As he painted, he was consumed with capturing not only the physical likeness of his subjects but also their inner lives. He studied the nuances of facial expressions and body language, understanding that to portray humanity authentically was to grasp the complexity of the soul. The dramatic tension within The Last Supper, as the apostles react to Jesus' proclamation of betrayal, speaks to his mastery of psychological insight, a hallmark of his style. Ultimately, Leonardo da Vinci was not merely an artist, he was a visionary who transcended disciplines, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire awe today. In every canvas, every note, every invention, there lies a testament to the power of relentless curiosity and the human spirit's drive to explore the unknown. His insatiable quest for knowledge and understanding serves as a reminder of our own potential to seek truth, beauty, and innovation in an ever-evolving world. In a world that often places boundaries around disciplines and creativity, Leonardo's life stands as a beacon. It challenges us to explore the intersections of our passions, to embrace our curiosity without fear, and to dare to dream beyond the constraints of convention. Humanity's greatest achievements reflect the union of art and science, embodied in the life and work of Leonardo da Vinci, whose legacy reminds us that the quest for knowledge is a noble journey, one that fuels the fire of inspiration through the ages. He once said, "The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding," and indeed, through his life's work, he invited us all to partake in that pleasure, to explore, question, and ultimately, to understand the intricate tapestry of existence.